days since England lost here to Poland. On that night, Don Revie said, I think that the only thing we can do now is to get down to work and improve our skills. And now that job is his as he leads an England team for the first time. The Wembley crowd in good voice and in hope of a glorious start to the Don Revie era. He having said that Land of Hope and Glory is what he wants as the theme song for English football. And the first team that is chosen shows 3 changes from the team which played and were unbeaten in the close season tour. Madeley comes in at full-back instead of Alec Lindsay, with Hughes moving across to left-back. Hunter's at the centre of the defence instead of the injured Colin Todd, and the new boy Jerry Francis replaces Trevor Brooking. The average age of the side is just under 27, with Norman Hunter the oldest. He was 31 yesterday, and Francis the youngest. He won't be 23 until December. The Czechoslovakian side, in the main, based on their successful under-23 side of 2 years ago. They've got 6 players from Slovan Bratislava, 2 from Dukla and Tbilisi, and 1 from Spartak Trnava. The most experienced player there is the goalkeeper Victor, playing for the 4th time against England. There's the new boy who won 5 caps at under-23 level before his England debut tonight. The 2 captains, Emlyn Hughes on the left, Jan Pivanik on the right. The referee is Michel Kanabjan of France. So far we can see the blue shorts and the white socks, but still the New England strip covered. Mick Shannon, one of 3 England survivors from the last time these 2 teams met in May 1973. Colin Bell was also in that side and the only survivor of the World Cup match in Guadalajara in 1970. And Paul Madeley, the 3rd member of the team to play in Czechoslovakia in 1973. Ray Clements, the England goalkeeper, seems to have got the job now, with Peter Shilton still in dispute with his club. And the opposite number, Igor Victor, who played here in 1966 when the Czechs last came to Wembley, immediately after England won the World Cup. That's Pichowski, scored 17 goals last season, has played against England at under-23 and full level. And Don Revie, the England team manager, checking his watch, taking his place for the first time as England's boss. The French referee Michel Kanabjan. The linesmen also come from France. So the England strip of white shirts with a red line down the sleeves, blue shorts with red and white stripe down the side. It's Kevin Keegan and Mick Shannon. We're all set for the start of a very important night for English football. The game at all levels needs a good performance from the England team. And England attacking the goal to our right. Dave Watson, Martin Jobson. And the first free kick of the match given against the England captain Emlyn Hughes. Masney, the player who came down. Hughes captaining England for the 8th time. Jerry Francis coming back. Good confidence at the start. Ray Clements winning his 6th cap this evening. Tackle, but does in the end. Pitch a little bit slippery on the top surface. Here's Paul Madeley. Pivanik. Frank Worthington. the left side, which he favours. Bell. Keegan and then Shannon. Baradin. Bell. The try. Baradin's back pass. Good left foot effort from Colin Bell. Bell playing on the left side at the moment. No real left-sided player in the midfield. And the free kick for that tackle on Stratil. Good play by Keegan. Hunter. Jerry Francis. Hunter Worthington in the inside left position, there he is. Ball a little bit long. Trying to check, trying to find Stratil. Baradin. Trying to check. First check attack of any sort of note. Masney in the middle. One left. From Felix cross. Felix scored twice against the under-23 side. 73. Czechoslovakia. Here's Francis. Position to the right and taking on Baradin, and I'm sure that's instructions and a good try. Unready believes that the left side of the Czech defence could well be exposed, and Shannon doing well. Taking on Baradin, cutting inside for the left foot shot. Worthington away from his man, being allowed to. Looking for Shannon. And Shannon finding himself with a fair bit of space. Good cross from Worthington, who pulled away, gave himself room. Shannon met it, but always going up. And the free kick given against Hunter. Tackle on Masney. Masney has scored 7 goals in the Czech League so far this season. For Slovan Bratislava, who lead the league at the moment and are indeed the champions. Gaducek looking for Švehelik. Švehelik, another player from Slovan Bratislava. Ray Clements, of course, of Liverpool. A natty outfit he has too. Japkovic. Keegan. Away by Baradin. Madeley. And Baradin again. Stratil. Pekarik. Stratil. One that Hunter won. And Stratil felt. Stratil still feeling the effects of meeting Norman Hunter. Shannon! But he's been on the end of so many things, the law of averages must begin to work in his favour. Then we thought that against Poland, didn't we? Here's Shannon. Pushed a bit by Baradin, I would have thought then. His shoulder in the back. touch. Bell. Francis. 4 players waiting in the area. Good tackle by Pivanik. Maidley making a good run, number 2. Pitch let him down a little bit then. Stonicek. Good backtracking by Paul Maidley. One of the veterans in the side now is 30 last month. Norman Hunter just a year ahead of him. And a free kick given against Norman Hunter. Here's Masny. Pivanik behind him. It's a nice try! And I have a very strong feeling that clipped the crossbar. Goal kick has been given. And Ray Clements, no wonder he blows out his cheeks. Really let it go, did Pivanik. Yes, it did indeed clip the crossbar. Shannon. Watson. Onjush. In fact, it was Chepkovic. He's got a twin brother too, Chapkovic, Jan, who also plays for the Czech team. Good job for me, he's not playing as well. Here's Keegan. Baradin. Pekarik. Pivanik. Chovsky out to the right. Through Masny's legs. Here's Francis. Got a knock off the referee, used him for a wall pass. Wellington, the flag is up on this side, but players continuing, and that's a goal kick. Well, the referee has given a corner. He was a bit on England's side twice then, didn't see the offside and didn't see what was clearly a goal kick. Again, memories of Poland. Maidley covering. A bit short, the back pass. Shannon. Couldn't knock it off hard enough for Keegan. Francis won it well. Dobson. Bell making a break to the left. Turning on his right. Costing Hughes, and this is Schwelik. Stratil going to the middle. Watson's tackle. Masny behind Schwelik. Chovsky square, number 7. The shot, well held. Chovsky, equal top scorer in the Czech League last season with 17, only won this. Against Pivanik. Victor's view of the free kick. England with 6 players in the box. To one of them, here's Dobson. They've got a deflection for the corner. for which Dave Watson again makes the run forward to his usual position. Worthington right on the goal line. 8 Shannon, 2 Madeley, 10 Keegan. And they all missed it. Madeley, Watson, Francis, Smihalik, quick to see half a possibility of setting up an attack. Hunter. England ever prepared to push players forward, but not really making too many openings. Some chances early on. Here's Hughes, turned again on the right foot. Shannon, Worthington. The goalkeeper got his fist to it. It's not long enough. Accidental, says the referee, by Ondrush. Vivanek, Hunter, it's his 28th cap, Norman Hunter, Hughes is 37th. Jofsky, Hughes, Bell, Hughes, Keegan, beautifully played by Hunter, Bell, Dobson, Watson, England with 2 down the middle and Shannon on the left touchline. Pass intended by Hunter to Madeley. And the half-time whistle comes. And the scoreline is blank. And the story, sadly, is a rather familiar one of England not able to make too many chances and not able to take those that they did make. And if truth be told, they are not looking terribly well balanced, lacking a real left-sided player in the middle of the field. So away they go off, and Don Reevy's first half-time talk will not be a particularly easy one. Colin Bell, who's been playing on the left. And Edmund Hughes coming up behind him. Don Reevy hurrying to get to the dressing room. Frank Worthington often moved out to the left. Shannon, who's tried his luck on both touchlines, but look at the difference in faces of the two teams. Don Reevy, though, with a smile. Ray Clements bringing up the rear. Jump with some sugar in there. best chance of that first half surely fell to Mick Shannon with the header that went over the top. And the crowd giving vent to voice at the start of the second half. What a difference a goal would surely make to this England team. Here's Pekarik. In terms of shots on goal, we've got a hold up in play because the spectator is on the field. With Bottle, you notice. In terms of shots on goal, I would think that Clements wasn't far behind Victor in the amount that he had to do. Here's Shannon. Again going at his man and winning a corner. Watson in usual position. Francis, Schwelik, Buchowski. What a beautiful ball played off then to Bivanik. Worthington. Buchowski once again for Czechoslovakia. Masny. And the referee not liking the tackle by Hughes. Masny, Baradin, again the player receiving the ball slipping when he had to put the brakes on. And signs of movement on the substitutes bench. Donreevy has two substitutes warming up on the far side. One of them for sure is Dave Thomas. Here's Francis and here's Bell! Well, that's the second best chance of the night. There's David Thomas. Surely come on with instruction to go at this defence, and I think the other substitute will be Trevor Brooking. Masny, 7 goals in the league, puts him behind Petras. If you remember from the 70 World Cup for the goal against Brazil. Petras at the moment injured. Just a sign there of a Czech substitute. Looked like Wojciech. Ishvelik. Gajdusek. And Les Cocker wanting to make the substitutions. Trevor Brooking on the right, Dave Thomas on the left. The two players going off are Worthington and Dobson. That is indeed Wojciech down in the foreground, coming on in place of Čapkovič. So a great deal of activity from the substitutes bench of the field. Trevor Brooking, number 16. And David Thomas wearing number 14. And the three substitutes have got 25.5 minutes to play. Dave Watson. Bell. Pekarik. Bell still on the left side at the moment. Fouling his man, referee playing the advantage. Masny. Here's Brooking. Keegan. Jerry Francis. And a corner. Francis hurt. And David Thomas will have his first kick when he takes the corner. England now with two wingers and no centre-forward in the old style, although Wellington isn't quite a centre-forward in the old style. Francis! Colin Bell doing the instructing. Another beautiful first-time pass by Vichovsky. Has them off from all angles nicely. Stratil, Ivanik. Masny once more on his seat. And the substitute is Kuna, Vladislav Kuna, waiting to come on just as he did 8 years ago. And it's Bikovsky who's coming off. It's a midfield player for a midfield player, just as the previous one was a defender for a defender. It's Kuna, who was injured in the match against Scotland at Hampden Park. It was a vital loss for the Czechs. Just under 20 minutes to play, Kuna. So both sides have used their two substitutes allowed. Kuna immediately in the action. Shannon. Brooking going up ahead. Thomas out to the right. And the referee will surely have to at least talk to Varadin. You can have all the skill in the world, but if you're brought down every time you go past a player, you've got no chance. Thomas again with the cross. Here's Shannon getting out! So Mick Shannon gets his 8th goal for England and breaks the deadlock, and look at the delight and relief in both player and crowd. Thomas taking the free kick, Shannon getting up between two and leaving Victor flat-footed. The England banner's being waved. The England manager now getting back to his seat, having got onto his feet and waved his arms in the air. Wojciech for Czechoslovakia. The goal in the 72nd minute. certainly more banners for England tonight than I can remember seeing since the '66 World Cup. Bivanik, Jerry Francis, well locked down with the chest of Keegan. Two in the middle, and Bell waiting, number 7. And he was unlucky with the shot. Clear aim for the top corner, as he was fouled by Keegan and had 10 yards to move into, trying to curl it for that top corner. 15 minutes left. England with a new spring in their stride. Here's Brooking. Shannon. Francis. Hughes coming in behind Francis. Here's Bell. Bell again. Francis on the touchline. Brooking inside him. Shannon in again. And great appeals for the penalty not given. Here's David Thomas. And a corner. David Thomas to take it. October, very important month for David Thomas. Born in October, signed pro in October, transferred in October, and now his first cap in October. Francis. QPR to QPR then. The midfield still lining up with Bell on the left, Francis in the middle and Brooking on the right. There's Colin Bell. Pekarik. Stratil to Kuna. Corner. Garduchek coming across to take it. Clements checking the cover on the near post. Away by Hunter. Kuna. And won by Francis. Pass intended for Madeley. Andrews and Watson. Garduchek. He was going in slightly wildly, but very much better. Shannon. Keegan. Spin helping Kuna. Pekarik. Masni. tackle from Keegan. To Bell. Beauty! Superb through ball by Shannon, and Colin Bell stretching. And further delight for the crowd. Shannon, number 8, inside Pivanik. And a diagonal pass that split the defence. Good running by Colin Bell, who stretched out when it looked perhaps as though it would go away from him. 80 minutes gone, and 2-0 now to England. And the patience has been rewarded. Away by Madeley. Free kick against Francis. Pivanik, the ball did its job well. And Shannon is still feeling the effects of that. Got him straight in the midriff. Stratil, it's out. Go kick. A shot from Pivanik, straight into the wall or straight into the stomach of Shannon. Les Cocker not being allowed to come on. Winded. Rodrigo would think feeling a great deal happier now. It's a bit of an understatement, isn't it? Keegan. Bell, he was pulled a bit. Here's Shannon, they're queuing at the far post. Bell! And England, true to their word, they got one and they've been looking for more ever since, and now they've got 3. Not sure how much Colin Bell knows about it. But look at Don Revie now. Colin Bell taking his England record to 7, and Shannon pulling it back. Bell getting up between 2. And a man who hasn't been involved in a game for 6 months, now tremendously involved and delighted, and which is more than you can say for Colin Bell. There's Cocker obviously checking whether Bell is all right. And listen to the applause for Bell and for England. What a different story from half-time. Given against Thomas. 3 goals for England in the space of 11 minutes. And there were 6 minutes left for the hope of more. Here's Masney. Bell, Petkovic pulling out of that tackle. Francis, Keegan. Bounce very badly for Hughes. Startill, it's out. Watson. 5 minutes remaining and a very healthy story. Here's Brooking. Thomas. The injection of the new blood. A remarkable effect upon England, and again a foul by Varadin. Brooking. Shannon giving in the return. David Thomas, one of the substitutes. And still finding Hughes, but handball given, which was a little bit harsh by the French referee. So full of enthusiasm and enjoyment of the game, David Thomas. And his presence and that of Trevor Brooking breathed new life into England. Varadin. Masney. And a scoreline to delight the followers of English football and their new manager, Don Revie. What happened in the last 26 minutes will for many blur from memory the problems earlier on, with Colin Bell getting 2 of the goals and still feeling his head, which was hurt on scoring one of them. The other goal from Mick Shannon. Don Revie promised entertainment, and he also said that everything couldn't be done overnight, which is quite clear. But the start that he wanted, a 3-0 victory and 2 points in the European Championship. And the England team, as Don Revie goes off, getting a tremendous reception for the reward of patience, in which it should be said the crowd played their very full part.